All right, this exercise is called the dumbbell squat matrix. So you're gonna squat in 7 different foot positions. Your reps and or time are specific to what your program calls for. So we're gonna go in 7 different foot positions. I'm gonna walk you through that. So I'm gonna start with my feet, just normal squat position. My feet are gonna be hip width apart. And all I'm gonna do is you can either put your weights down by the side of your legs or put them in the middle of your legs, depending on how big your legs are and how big the dumbbells are, alrighty? So I'm gonna sit back on my heels and my hips. I'm gonna squat, keeping my chest up, and really sitting back on my legs and my hips there, alrighty? After that, I'm gonna take my feet, I'm gonna put my right foot barely in front of my left, so my left big toe is gonna be in line with my right arch, alrighty? So I'm gonna sit back on my heels and squat and come up nice and tall. I shouldn't feel any pain in my knees or my low back. If you do, then you need to sit back more into your heels and also have a little more of a narrower, less split stance there, okay? And then once you finish that, we're gonna put left foot barely in front of the right. I'm gonna sit back on the heels there. Same thing. Then after that, our fourth position, fourth position, we're gonna go more of a narrow stance. So I'm gonna have my feet a little more narrow than hip width. I'm gonna squat there. And then I'm gonna take my feet now in a wider stance and sit back on my hips and go there. Then my last 2 positions, I'm gonna have my feet back to hip width, and now I'm gonna turn my feet in at hip width. I'm gonna squat. This one's gonna be harder because it's gonna lock your ankles up a little bit more and your hips, and that's okay. You're gonna feel a big stretch in front of the ankles as you do that. And the last one, where the feet turned out, and I'm gonna sit back on my hips. You have a little more freedom in how you move in that one. And that's how you perform that movement. A couple key coaching points. Make sure your back is flat, it's not being rounded. Make sure your low back's not being arched. You're kind of keeping your abs braced a little bit, and you're really sitting back on your heels and your hips to perform this movement. Again, this is the dumbbell squat matrix.